The biggest benefit of crowdfunding sites is that we can come with an idea, create a product, have customers, and basically on day zero of the business, you already have capital, you already have customers, you already have inventory. So it's a whole different way of really launching a business, which is so much easier and better than just trying to go at it alone.
Crowdfunding, I'll say I'm a band. Crowdfunding was a great way to get your fan base to help you raise money to get your music back to the fan base. And the fans are giving you money up front, but you're giving them something in return.
We see two main benefits in crowdfunding. One obviously is getting the money to fund your first production run. But the other benefit is getting that market validation, putting a product out there to see if the market wants it or not. And if it's not a good product, if it's not something that sticks, that's fine. At least, you didn't invest, a ton of your time and your money behind it. And you can know right away if something's going to work or not.
Without Kickstarter, you're basically relying on just a few people at a few individual companies. So this sort of democratizes what products actually make it to market. There are no more gatekeepers that are going to dictate what product to make it. It's really the consumer, and it's in the consumer's hands.
Yeah. It's kind of like voting with your money in a lot of ways. When you got a band or you got a new business. I've been aware of all the Kickstarters that are going on in Portland right now because I go to the Kickstarter site multiple times a day, and you can see all the Kickstarters that are happening in Portland. It's actually amazing how many people are doing Kickstarters here.
But part of the thing with Kickstarter is it's not just Portland. So we're able to hit the whole demographic, the whole nation, in fact, the whole world, really.
Because Kickstarter just has the widest audience.
Yeah.
And we weren't this wasn't a product we only intended on doing locally. We wanted to sell to people internationally, not really for just the additional money that international backers bring, but also for the international exposure.
We've had like 340 different people give money to our Kickstarter, and every night I sit down and I thank each one of these people individually.
You have all these people that just love what you have, and they're not just customers. They want to give you feedback, they want to help you, they're looking for ways to make your product better. And they're your advocates, they're the people that are going to be spreading the word about your product, which is something that not every consumer does,
It's really cool to see people excited about us, our product, our project, our business idea, and we didn't even know these people. So it's really kind of cool.
So we had this rainy day project list on the side. The last 3 or 4 years, one of those projects was to re-roof the store. So I decided to do a Kickstarter, and I decided to add another rainy day project to that, which I've had on my desk, a beer and wine application to get a license to sell beer and wine in the store. And I had been talking about this for some time, and I decided to include that with the roof.
So when the campaign closes or funds, there are a variety of people that you have to pay percentages. Amazon payments is one, another would be Kickstarter, and that equals to about 10%. So it's not a lot, but it's, in our case, it turned out to be a fair amount of money.
In the Kickstarter rules and regulations, if you don't hit your goal, you don't get any of the money. And a lot of people will go, well, you should be able to get those commitments. But what Kickstarter knows is you've set a goal for an amount of money because that's what you need to do that project. If you only get half your money in, are you going to be able to do that project? So it actually is a great rule to have in a Kickstarter campaign.
Running a Kickstarter campaign is a lot of work.
You got to continue to keep people interested in what you're doing.
Keeping people engaged and doing those regular updates without being spammy or annoying, but just kind of sharing how it's going and how your process is going and what kind of new things you've thought of.
Yeah.
It seems to help drive some energy to the campaign. We started, I would say, a month before we actually launched, just gathering images, putting together a video.
The video is a very important piece, I think, to the Kickstarter.
You actually don't even require, a video isn't required, it's just highly encouraged because any Kickstarter with a video is like 10 times more likely to be a success than without one.
So I really, really encourage anybody that would be doing one of these campaigns, just don't do a little thing on your iPhone. Talk to some people and really plan it out and have a good plan that you're going to make something that's going to reflect what you're doing and the product that you're trying to sell to them.